Hello and welcome to the Anime Madness Wormhole. I am your host, HenDiddy, and of course I'm joined here tonight with my co-host, Taco, head of the Jaegerist.
What's up, brothers?
And today we're going to be going over Spring 2024 anime. We're going to, of course, hit the top 6 and then hit all the other major ones that we think are going to either be extremely poor or extremely bad. And of course, we're about a quarter of the way through the season, but some are just starting and some haven't even started yet.
True.
So, you want to get started on just going through the order, highest score first?
Alright, that's fine.
Alright, so the first one is Sound Euphorium 3. It is currently the top rated anime this season. It's a third season, I believe, of basically a band. A high school concert band. And they're aiming for a gold medal at the national competition.
Okay.
Don't think I'm going to watch it, but...
Interesting.
The next one is one that I am currently watching. And it is Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World, Season 3. It is the peak of comedy for this season. Because judging off everything else that's coming out this season, that it is by far the funniest thing airing right now.
Alright, fair enough.
Next one is another one that is funny. And that is A Laid Back Camp Season 3. I'm also watching this one. So basically, it's just a group of girls who go camping in the winter. You are gonna fall. How does it get like that? I'm gonna have to fix that. In fourth place right now for rating is, of course, Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Season 2 Core 2. I'm so happy that this is airing. Have you started Mushoku Tensei yet?
If
You guys, it's a good one to watch.
I've been grinding one fucking show, man. Just grinding.
Dude's on freaking Dressrosa now.
Grinding through.
Freaking Dressrosa.
It's so good so far.
Dofi's gonna become like your favorite antagonist in One Piece.
Oh, Dofi's already amazing. I love him.
But the next one up, I know you're keeping up with Kaiju number 8.
That show is gas.
When I tell you, when they delayed this multiple times, I was so pissed off.
I'm not mad that they did, though.
I am enjoying every second of this show. I love it. The opening and ending being Youngblood and One Republic.
So good.
Something you would never expect. And then the opening for Kaiju number 8 itself, like just the visuals of it is mesmerizing. It's a shame they don't have it in the It's a shame they don't have it in the first episode.
Yeah. It was a nice surprise, though.
But that is like anime of the season for me is gonna be Kaiju number 8.
I mean, to be fair,
I know you're gonna say another one that's coming up shortly.
To go off your kaiju, why they didn't have it in the first episode. I mean, how they start off the first episode, kind of nuts.
Just a freaking T-Rex kaiju.
It gets blown into bits.
By my favorite character in the series, Mina Ashura.
Same, man. I haven't known much of her, but I'm like, that's my favorite because she has a fucking tiger, and tigers are cool.
That's not even why she's my favorite. It's just
that's why she's my favorite.
My second favorite would have to go to Kafka.
Yeah, he's dope. I like him
and
a
then
lot.
Mina's vice captain would have to be my number 3.
That's fair.
I
have a question. Are you watching in sub or dub?
I'm watching in dub.
Okay,
If
so
I'm not for like the whole sub versus dub argument. If the
I know.
dub is available, I'm going to more than likely watch the dub if it's available at the same time as that episode of the sub. The main simple fact is I like to do other things while watching anime. Either play games,
Same,
read manga, do whatever. Like I like to do other
same.
things, especially once my schedule gets busy. It's nice to be able to have that dub there. Like I even because I didn't get caught up in Data Live, I still have a movie to watch in Data Live. I'm like, whenever I
Oh,
start season 5, I'm going to start the dub because it's already started.
that's fair. Yeah, like I don't know if you picked it up. Like I picked it up like first episode, but I think his name's Ishikawa. I think that's his name. The guy who's with
Yeah,
Kafka.
Reno Ichikawa.
Do you know who does his dub VA?
It's Yuji.
Yeah, I heard. I was like, oh my god, it's Yuji.
I'm definitely not looking at it right now.
Oh, I didn't even have to look at it. Like I heard the voice. I was like, oh my god, it's
Well,
Yuji.
I normally watch the episodes right when they drop for Kaiju because I was so excited for this.
Oh yeah, same. Typically, I would drop it. I watch them right away.
Yeah, I didn't watch today's episode yet.
Same.
For
I'm
main,
going to probably after this.
yeah, for main simple fact that I was busy with other stuff for the majority of the day. But he is also Juno or Saigiku Juno from Bungo. He is Chifuyu in Tokyo Revengers. And he is Koku Hanaba in My Hero.
Yeah, every time I hear his voice, like you think of the Gojo moment, it's your dead classmate Yuji, and he pops out of the chest. It's the first thing I think of every time I like just hear him. Granted, it's not even him talking. It's just that's what I picture immediately.
Wow, okay. The person who plays Hoshina, the vice captain,
Yeah.
is Enmu from Demon Slayer, the train demon. Also, Noritoshi Kamo from JJK.
Oh, fair enough.
And the future devil in Chainsaw Man.
Oh shit.
He also plays Esu, one of the three brothers in JJK. And he plays filler characters in Boruto. Kafka's voice actor is
He's not in much to my memory.
Nazith Tarsha. I'm sorry if I butchered the hell out of your name. He plays Aza, the blonde dude with the giant cleaver in Hell's Paradise. He plays Soji in Revenger. This is the one that uses the little cards and stuff.
Okay.
Sage would know this one. He plays Fuko Rokuju in One Piece. Just tell him ninja, giant tall head, and long ears.
I'll tell him.
And he'll know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yes, yeah, I didn't really think he played many people.
Oh, he plays a lot.
Probably it's probably because it's the first time like hearing him like predominantly voiced.
Yeah. Mina Ashiro is played by Caitlin Barr, who plays Himeno in Chainsaw Man. Who else does she play that you would know? Hayakarin in Blade of the Immortal. Baby 5 in One Piece. You know who Baby 5 is.
I do.
Plays Ryoku in My Hero. Plays Nikki Hanada in Dr. Stone. Plays Ching Lee Haiso in Tokyo Ghoul Re. Plays Mary in Eminence and Shadow Season 2. I still gotta get over your place for you to watch it.
Yeah.
And last but not least, one of the most important characters in the series, Kikaru Shinomiya, who's played by Abigail Blythe, who plays the Eternity Devil in Chainsaw Man. And that's her biggest accolade. But yeah, Kaiju number 8 is... Wow, they already have a voice for Kaiju number 9? Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
That's a spoiler for me.
Kaiju number 9 is crazy.
That's a spoiler.
Moving on to the next one is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Season 3. This was long awaited. The way Season 2 left off was insane. I love how the first episode gives us Like Flames one more time. Favorite opening from that series. Have you watched Tensura yet?
No.
That's another one you're gonna love. We have the remaster of Spice and Wolf. You probably will never watch that. The start of a new series called Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night, which has risen to big popularity. As far as I understand, it is a idol group or graffiti group. I don't even know. A former idol with a troubled past. Okay. The new season of Black Butler. I know Cope's probably excited for that. The one that you want to talk about, I know. My Hero Academia Season 7.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, I have not watched the episode yet.
Same. I won't till the dub comes out because I am loyal to where I started.
But that doesn't mean we don't know what happens in this episode that came out.
Correct. We do indeed.
More than likely, it's the only time we're going to see a certain character. So, if you're not caught up in the manga...
No, that is not true.
She survived the full episode.
She does.
What?
Yeah, they added shit.
Okay.
I can say her quirk in animation looks fucking awesome.
Does it look? Does it actually seem better and more useful than it did in the pages?
It looks so scary. It looks so cool.
Because in the pages, it looked like a useless freaking quirk.
No.
Okay, good. So the added content Bones gave us was good then.
She's strong as hell.
That's good to know. It's good to know.
That shit is crazy. I'm like looking at like pictures and shit on like Twitter. I'm almost like, oh my god, this is the same thing I read.
So, slight spoiler warning for My Hero Academia. In the manga, her fight with Shigaraki is like half a chapter. She instantly shows up to instantly get wrecked in the manga. So to see her get more than a single episode is actually kind of satisfying. Another one I'm watching, Data Live Season 5. As I mentioned earlier, I still have the movie to watch, so I'm not caught up on that, but I will be starting that shortly. Hopefully, maybe. One that I told you to start watching that I'm in love with right now, Windbreaker. So this series hooked me on the first episode. It's basically about a dude who has half white, half black hair, who's always getting like discriminated because of his hair color and just wants to fight. So he goes to this school called Furden, and it's all about fighting. So he goes there to fight the top dog. He gets there, he realizes, oh, the school protects the neighborhood, and the neighborhood does not discriminate or look at him any differently because of his hair. And he kind of gets humbled. The Duke of Death and His Maid season 3 is another one I'm watching. The lore is getting really expanded now, which I'm here for. Go Go Loser Ranger.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I have I have to watch episode 4 and 5.
Oh, you too?
Or episode 3 and 4. Episode 5 comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, you too?
Listen, it's on Hulu. I forget half the time about stuff on Hulu. There's two this season that are on Hulu, and that is Yokozuka Mission and Go Go Loser Ranger. So I have to catch up on those because I just forget because it's like Hulu only. I did the same thing with Ragna Crimson and a couple other ones because they were on High Dive, and I'm just like, I'm so used to just popping on the Crunchyroll. Which the next series, because I don't even know if I want to talk about it much more because the way that the first couple episodes went, it was like, ooh, I don't know if I want to talk to this unless people have watched it.
Right.
But the next one up is the Irregular at Magic High School season 3. Not much to really say about this one. It's the third season. It started off pretty strong. It's not bad. Bartender, Glass of God.
Good. I enjoy.
It's like a comfort anime. I wish it was simuldubbing because this is like something you just put on and just listen to.
Yep.
Not bad. Not as many recipes as I think we were hoping.
No.
But that's all right. This one, me and Tony were watching. The Train to the End of the World. All I'm going to say is, what the hell is going on in this series? It's that weird. One that actually took me by surprise, and I'm actually very much enjoying, is also done by Studio Period, is Yata Garasu, The Raven Does Not Choose Its Master. So it's about a race of people who turn into three-legged ravens. Or three-legged ravens. And it's actually pretty interesting. It's a drama, fantasy, historical, political. It took me by surprise. It was actually pretty good. And here we go. Mission Yozakura Family. So 2 childhood friends. One is in a family of assassins. They try to assassinate the head of the family's best friend because people are after her, and they get married on the spot so she can protect her friend. And now he's basically got to train to be an assassin. Misfitted Demon King Academy Season 2 Part 2. Not much to really say about this one. Unless you've been watching from the start, it's really hard to say anything about it. Especially when the first part of Season 2 was such a confusion fest with a 9-month hiatus between Episode 5 and Episode 6. God, I hope they don't pull that again. As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill. Hold on, this title is long as hell. As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. Gets reincarnated, has a unique ability of appraisal, and tries to build up the best team of retainers that he possibly can. He's basically trying to get the 9 red sabers from One Piece as his own, pretty much. Sage would understand that reference.
Yeah.
Well, you should too, but I'm not gonna spoil that yet. You'll find that out in Zoe.
Yeah. So don't do that yet.
Monster. Dude gets reincarnated as a goblin and has a skill to take the abilities of whatever monsters he consumes.
Dope.
And goblins in this world are only known to have like a 60-day lifespan. But he basically goes, nah, fuck that. We're building up our strength. And within 40 days, he becomes an ogre.
Fair enough.
Oblivion Battery. This is way too underrated. It's sitting at a 6.94 right now. Have you started it yet?
No.
No?
I'm very bad with starting things right now. The commitment I have is too real now.
So Oblivion Battery it's a baseball anime, but a battery in baseball is known as a pitcher catcher duo.
Yes.
So this pitcher catcher duo was the best in the prefecture in middle school. Well, they become freshmen in high school, and they're going to this no-name public school instead of going to one of the schools that offer them like a scholarship and stuff. Well, come to find out, the catcher got into an accident and has amnesia. So if he wasn't playing baseball, the pitcher wasn't going to play baseball either. But somehow they get him on the team, and they got to slowly retrain him into the field of baseball again. And he's the one that we see have the Dragon Ball moments when his mother meets the friends and goes, "You haven't had your first kiss yet, have you, dearie?" Because his mother is extremely perverted. That's when he goes freaking Vegeta Super Saiyan 2. And then after an inning of full force pitches from his battery partner, Hakura Kiyomine, that's when we get the Yamcha pose.
That's funny.
So, very good. Very interesting. The New Gate. An SAO copy, basically. But instead of just being in the video game, somehow he gets sent to the actual world of the video game, and it's like several hundred years in the future of when the game actually takes place.
Fair enough.
God's Game We Play. I'm literally only watching this so I have another simuldub to have to watch. It's basically the Aztec War, but they're fighting against gods in games. So,
What did you want me to tell him again? The thing from One Piece? What was it? That he would know?
the character or the...
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me scroll back up to Kaiju number 8 and find that character again. I think it was Kafka? Yeah. So, tell him the voice of Kafka, the main character of Kaiju number 8, plays Fuko Rokuju.
Okay. So, the voice actor for Kafka from Kaiju is the same guy who plays... Give me his name again.
Fuku Rokuju.
Fuku Rojo Roku. I don't fucking know.
Head of the ninja in Wano.
Head of the ninja of Wano.
With a giant ass forehead.
With a big ass forehead. Same
and
guy.
the long ears.
And the long ears. That's the same guy as Kafka.
Oh,
Yeah, same guy.
It clicked. I heard him. It finally clicked who it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuko Rokuju.
Yeah, I knew his voice sounded familiar. I just didn't know from what.
Yeah, it's from One Piece.
There you go.
Next series on the list here is another one me and Tony are watching. The banished former hero lives as he pleases. This is such a trash anime. Dude, the animation looks like it was done by high schoolers.
Bruh.
And the story, like me and Tony were watching the first episode and we're like, oh, the dad's the bad guy and they're gonna try to take over the country. What happens 4 episodes later? The dad's the bad guy and they're trying to take over the country, and that whole villainy ends right there. Like, the story ended there, but it's still going. And this thing had like 170 some chapters in a light novel. So we'll just see how far it keeps going, I guess.
Oh boy.
One, and this is the second to last one for the new, or third to last one for the newly airing stuff. This thing is rated at a 4.83, and I can understand why. It is that crappy CG 3D models for the characters.
Okay.
You know, like Berserk level type of CG.
Ooh.
And it's High Speed Atoll. It is a racing one about the future of racing where they have vehicles that can go over 500 kilometers an hour.
That is fast.
I am actually enjoying it other than the animation.
Quite speedy.
But I'm actually enjoying the story of it. And I can understand why people are downvoting it so much. It's an anime original.
Say, that's definitely fast as hell. Now I'm thinking about, like, really thinking about it.
Yeah. Like, I'll send you a clip or show you a clip later. One of the two that haven't started yet this season. Demon Slayer, Hashira Training Arc. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited?
Well, you've told me it's the shortest one.
Yeah, which I don't understand how they're doing a full season for it, but
I'm still excited for it because it's Demon Slayer. It always looks good. The animation's always good.
yeah, the animation's always good. I'm hoping they add in, because we do skip around the Hashira a lot in the manga, and we don't get to focus on all of them. I'm not going to say which ones we do and which ones we don't. But I'm hoping what they're doing with this is adding some canon filler and actually spending some time with each of the Hashira throughout the training. That's what I'm hoping.
Be cool.
But if that does happen, count me extremely excited for this.
I'm always excited because, the fights, the way it looks, always looks insanely good. Always.
Yep. And
it's a fun watch.
The last one of the new airing, Shadowverse Flame Archaean, which is the third part of the Shadowverse Flame. I haven't watched the first two parts. It's a card game one, apparently.
Okay.
So, for continuing series, of course, we got One Piece.
Oh, the grind.
You're telling me there's a new episode today.
Well, that's not very much grinding for you.
Yeah,
new episodes out. Time to go watch.
Well, if we see here, I'm just looking at the top 8 on my Mal, or not my Mal, my Crunchy, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 episodes to watch between Slime, MHA, Yatagarasu, New Gate, Irregular Magic High School, High Speed Atoll, Kaiju number 8, and Dragon Raja, which I will cover Dragon Raja real quick because it's not listed under the airing, even though it is currently airing, because it was on YouTube and it was only in Chinese. Now it's on Crunchyroll with a Japanese dub. It is insanely freaking good. The animation slaps. I'll show you a clip of that later too, but it's about a guy who finds out he has the ability to use dragon magic and goes to a college for dragon slayers, and they fight freaking dragons in New Age China.
That's cool.
It's very cool. And they've been releasing 2 episodes at a time, and they did release another 2 today. They released 7 and 8 today. It's 16 episodes for the season.
That's not bad.
And One Piece is 1103 is coming out today.
And I'm only on hold on, I can go look. Talking about the grind here. Hold on, let's go pull up the numbers real quick. I'm on 647.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
the grind.
Yeah, I still gotta watch the new episode of Windbreaker. I told you about Data Live. New episode of Bartender. New episode of Konosuba I gotta watch. New episode of Laid Back Camp I gotta watch. I gotta watch the last 2 episodes of Misfitted Demon King Academy. I got a decent bit I need to watch. One that I did watch today before the comic book store opened. Dungeon Meshi. Delicious in Dungeon. Dude, have you started this on Netflix?
One Piece.
This is only One Piece. I appreciate the grind.
It's only been One Piece and Kaiju right now.
Yeah.
It's a lie. Cope yesterday started me on Fate Stay Night. It's a lie. So.
Whenever you're able to start Delicious in Dungeon, you are going to love it.
Okay.
Another one is Tsukimichi, Moonlit Fantasy. It's another good one. It's the 2nd season of that. Ninja Kamui, which we are going to do either just like a coin flip, a dice roll, or do a poll in the Discord, which, join the Discord if you're here. Join the Discord. Get yourself some rogue energy as well. I'm pointing at G Fuel, but I'm trying to point at the rogue bottle. It's
for effort
behind the hand. I'm also pointing at, where is it? There it is. Right there. The little rogue emblem on. Get yourself some rogue energy. Use the discount code TheMadness5 at checkout for 5% off. But for our next Saturday, we have our final episode review of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Blue Spirit go crazy.
That is actually up on the YouTube where we cover episode 6 and 7. But after that, we're either going to be doing Ninja Kamui or Sandland. So we're either going to do one of those two. We might just decide it amongst ourselves. I don't know. We got to get Cope in on that because he is technically a co-host.
See.
So we got to make sure he's able. We might either do the full series or just half of it.
That's fair.
But very, very excited to actually finally watch that. It's by the same people who did the Monsters 103 Dragon Damnation.
Yeah.
So, and it's only like their 2nd thing they've ever actually done. But the animation on Monsters was impeccable, so I'm hoping to see very good animation from Ninja Kamui. Moving into O&As, we had Sandland and the Grimm Variations, which I loved. It's a Japanese take on the Grimm Tales, and they're actually more true to the original Grimm Tales than Disney. And it's done by Wit Studio as well, and that is also on Netflix. It's only 6 episodes, but they're about an hour each. Apparently Genshin Impact had a freaking episode.
Fair enough.
See, coming up in June, we got Baki Hama versus Kengan Ashura dropping on Netflix. I'm excited for that. I gotta get Kengan Ashura watched before that drops. Now we're on movies. So on April 19th, in Japan, episode Nagi came out for Blue Lock. We will have a reviews episode whenever that actually comes out.
Yeah, I don't know when though. I think it's like July or something.
I don't know when it's coming out. I can see real quick.
I want to say it's like July 20 something. Could be wrong.
June 28th.
Oh, I was way off.
Is when it's coming to North America. Another one that I want to go see. I know you're probably not. June 7th in Japan. and that is Bocchi the Rock movie.
Correct.
Yeah, and August 9th is when it's saying it's more than likely going to be out in America.
Okay, that's
Which
not
makes
too bad.
sense. That's roughly the 2-month time frame that it normally needs. So, look back, the one shot from why am I blanking on his name? What the hell? Fujimoto Tatsuki, creator of Chainsaw Man. That was one of his one shots. I read the story. It's a very good story. I can't wait to see that animated. Other specials that came out were a 4-episode recap of My Hero Academia, which I actually watched the first 2 episodes today, and I will probably watch the other 2 before I watch the new season.
Notice there's bits and pieces of new stuff in there.
There is. We actually get a good look at All for One's face in the second one. We don't get that in the actual series. So that's why I'm gonna try to finish watching those 2 before I watch the actual new episode. Which I don't know when that will be, because tomorrow I'm occupied from 3 to midnight.
Oof.
So that's why we were not going to be having our Air Wind, which nominations are open currently for that. They'll be open until Wednesday, and then we will start the voting on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and have the bracket ready for next Sunday. I did want to mention this. Nami is a good choice for One Piece, right? Because of her climb attack.
See, that one's such an iffy one, though.
I know, but we let Eren and Robin in on Earth.
Oh, I don't want to say that because she's mainly using lightning every time she uses it.
She does, but I mean, pre-time skip she had wind as well.
True.
So I'm trying to see. There's not many people in One Piece that use wind power.
No. I mean, technically, it could work. Let's see why it wouldn't work. I guess you could say.
Oh, Shiki the Golden Lion.
I don't know who that is.
You should know who Shiki is.
I'm very forgetful.
Hold on, I'll bring up a thing of Shiki. Shiki the Golden Lion. I'm messaging it to you right now.
Okay. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. He uses wind powers. We can't use Dragon because he uses... I mean, his is... It's not confirmed. It's not confirmed for him.
That's fair.
So... I guess I'll put Shiki in. We didn't even think of Whitebeard for Earth.
That's why there's a second one.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to put him in for Earth. We're only at 40 minutes. Do you want to give a quick walkthrough of Summer?
Sure.
Alright, so Summer, we have coming in July, Oshinoko Season 2.
Ooh.
Which I'm excited for. I'm finally caught up to the newest chapter of Oshinoko. And I can confidently say that the people who started bashing it for the I word between Aqua and Ruby, false claims, false claims. They're acting in a movie. Yeah, is it still weird? Yeah, but Ruby is playing I and Aqua is playing their father, and the movie is being used as a tool of revenge against their father. So, is it weird to see Aqua and Ruby siblings kiss? Yes, it very is, but they are also acting. We see it in our world as well, where siblings act lovers on screen. JC Staff is doing a comedy ecchi called 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, also coming out in July. I have no interest in real girls. Is the first line of the freaking synopsis. Dungeon People is coming out in July as well. I'm going to be watching that. One that you probably will watch. It's finally coming out after 2 years of being pushed back. Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest.
Happy about that.
And it's being done by JC Staff.
Interesting.
I don't recall them doing OG Fairy Tail.
I don't think they did they?
I'm looking at the JC Staff's portfolio right now, and I do not see a single lick of Fairy Tail.
I thought Fairy Tail was done by Period.
No, Fairy Tail was not done by Period.
Okay, the more you know.
Fairy Tail was done by A1. A1
Okay.
Bridge and Cloverworks.
Okay.
That was the final series. The 2014 season was A1 and Bridge. And the original 175 episodes was State Light and A1. So basically A1 Pictures. But I'm actually excited for that because I'm only 4 volumes into 100 Year Quest, and I've been meaning to buy more of the manga to read it. But I've been buying other stuff. I just got Wotakoi, Love is Hard for an Otaku box set. I got the Aragon book set. Like, alright, this is Wormhole. I'm going to go break screen real quick, and I'm going to go grab my Aragon real quick.
Okay.
I forgot how heavy those motherfuckers were. So, oh boy, I got the box set of books 1 through 4, and it's a very beautiful box. Aragon on the top, and then of course, none of them had the final book in the inheritance cycle, so I had to get that separate. But I mean, that's a nice looking box set, right?
I agree.
Well, I had to buy the paperback one too because the box set actually looks better, and the spines actually flow into the box and into each other.
Okay.
So I have the paperback of the first 4 and the hardcover of the first 4. I have
There
2
you go.
sets of the series. What else did I get? I got Blackbird, I think is what it's called. 18. It's 18 volumes. It's another box set that I picked up. It's coming in the mail tomorrow. Yeah, Blackbird. I got the Nausicaa box set as well. So I picked up a lot of stuff. So
Definitely sounds like it.
yeah, so I want, like I said, I want to continue getting 100 Year Quest, but it just hasn't been on my priority list.
Makes sense to me.
Suicide Squad Isekai comes in July.
Oh yeah.
I cannot wait for that. It's done by Wit Studio. I'm so excited for that.
And did they release the cast yet?
They have the Japanese cast, but not the English cast yet. So let me see.
I pray that it's Mark Hamill.
Joker is being played by Yuichiro Umahara, who plays Goblin Slayer, Anos Voldigo, Common Sniper in High Rise, Report Weather Report in JoJo's Stone Ocean, plays Seiya Ryukugen from Cautious Hero, plays Courier in Akudama Drive, Tsukasa Kazuki in Romantic Killer, plays Jail Murdoch in Plunderer, plays Jugram Hoshwalth in Bleach. Oh my god. I got a message Tony about this.
I still pray that Mark Hamill's gonna do the Joker, but I know it won't happen.
Plays Manabu Horikita from Classroom of the Elite. Plays Abel Walker from Mashal. Mars from Black Clover. Wow. So, Joker is stacked. And who's playing Harley Quinn? Harley Quinn is being played by Anna Nagase, who played Ushio in Summertime Rendering. Played Rico. You remember Rico from JJK?
Yeah.
You know, the star, the new star for Tengen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the person playing Harley Quinn plays her.
Oh, fair enough.
And she also plays Rent Fauna in The Unwanted Undead Adventurer. Let's see, who else do we have? Those look like the only DC characters. Oh no, Peacemaker. I forgot Peacemaker. Peacemaker is being played by Takehito Kiyoshi, who played. It's Dio. It's Dio. He just said nice. I'm telling him Peacemaker's Dio because he loves Dio. He just goes, yes. I don't have. You want to know what's great too? He's also Toji Fushiguro in JJK.
Nice.
And Zeke.
Hmm.
Zeke is Dio. So is Kuzan. Wow, I actually did not know Kuzan was Dio. Shows you how long it's been since Kuzan's been in the story.
Yeah.
But he's going to be in it this season, though. We have Tower of God Season 2 comes out in July.
Okay.
Nothing else I'm really seeing. Shy Season 2 comes out in July. I gotta let my girl know about that. Boom. And that's all for that. For ONAs, we have Kengan Ashura Season 2 Part 2 comes out in August. And Kimi ni Todaki From Me to You season 3 also drops in August. It's been so long since a new season of that. For movies, August 2nd in Japan, My Hero Academia movie 4, Your Next comes out. Which means probably roughly around October, we'll probably get
That's
it
when the
here in the
season's gonna end.
States.
Yeah.
And then, might as well look at fall. We're only at 50 minutes. Blue Exorcist, Yuki no Hatehen. It comes out in October, so a new season of Blue Exorcist. Anoha Hako comes out in October as well. Or Blue Box. It's a basketball one, I believe. Ari Ferretta from Complacent to World's Strongest comes out in October for season 3. You remember that one?
Holy.
Don the Don comes out in October. I've heard nothing but good things about Don the Don's manga.
That's good.
Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Season 5. I forgot that was only season 4 still. But is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Season 5 is coming out in October. So is Dragon Ball Daima, got pushed back to October.
No, but that's okay.
Not as far back as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I'm still happy it's coming out relatively soon.
Yeah, it's coming out a lot sooner than I thought it was going to be. What else do we got here? Kamabiri God App Season 2 is coming out in October. Seven Deadly Sins, Four Nights of the Apocalypse, second season is coming in October. But we're probably not going to get it in the States right away because we still have yet to get the second half of the first season. ReZero, Starting Life in Another World is coming in October. The next season of the remake of Rurouni Kenshin is coming out in October. I know you're probably excited for that one.
I am indeed.
Shangri-La Frontier Season 2 is dropping in October. And the new Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online 2 is coming out in October. No OVAs or ONAs scheduled for then. Nothing in movies really scheduled for then. And for the later tab, so this is going to be winter into next year's spring. Blue Orchestra Season 2 has no confirmed date yet. Arc Knights Rise from Ember, the third season of Arc Knights, has no confirmed date yet. Boruto still has no confirmed date. I mean, that's going to be a while before that gets a confirmed date. Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, The Conflict, is set for 2024. I believe it's supposed to start October, but there's chances it could start in November from what I've read. So
Hey, it's a win.
No date for Blue Lock second season yet.
Boo.
Which makes sense. I think Volume 11 is where Season 1 ends.
Makes sense.
Dr. Stone. They're calling this arc for the fourth season Science Future. It's the American exploration arc, though. But that has no confirmed year or month yet. Fire Force Season 3, no confirmation yet. Fate Strange Fake, no confirmation yet. To Your Eternity Season 3, no date confirmation yet. The final season of Golden Kamuy, no confirmation date on that one yet. Ishura second season. I actually want to see that. Did you watch the first episode of Ishura?
Not yet.
Remember what I told you about it?
Yep.
Yeah. So I can't wait for the next season. Reborn as a vending machine. Now I wander to the dungeon aimlessly. Second season. It got re-upped for a second season, believe it or not. The vending machine isekai.
That's wild.
No date yet for it though. Second season of Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. No date for that yet. Hell's Paradise second season. No date for that yet. Uh, 100 girlfriends. The 100 girlfriends who really love me. Second season. No confirmation date on that yet. The second season of The Apothecary Diaries is going to be coming in 2025.
Very nice.
Very nice. It was a very good series. Demon Lord Retry R. We finally are getting a second season of Demon Lord Retry. That is supposed to come out this year. I'm expecting a fall release to possibly a winter, like January type release.
Mm-hmm.
MF Ghost second season, the sequel to Initial D.
Motherfucking Ghost.
Yeah, they said that is going to be coming in September, but it doesn't say the month yet on Mal. It just says 2024. But the MF Ghost team did confirm that it's supposed to be coming out in September. The Naruto special 4 episodes. Still no date yet because the Naruto team are idiots.
Yes.
Nier Automata version 1.1a part 2 is supposed to be coming out this year. I believe it's supposed to be coming out in the fall. One Punch Man, they removed the year. It used to say 2024. They removed the year completely for season 3.
Damn.
And I think I know why. Mappa doesn't have it anymore. It's back to JC staff.
Is it?
Yep.
Damn.
It is back to JC staff who did the second season.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. JC staff is doing... Oh, it was because of the mini strike that Mappa had about the JJK staff.
Makes sense.
Wow. Okay. Kind of makes me a little less excited for it because I know Mappa was going to go ham on it. And JC was a little iffy on their animation for season 2. Okay, wow. Solo Leveling Season 2, Arise from the Shadow. That was confirmed to be early 2025. So we're probably going to get it in winter. It says unknown for the studio. Come on, we all know A1 and Aniplex are doing it.
Thanks.
The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten Season 2 has no confirmation date yet. Skate the Infinity Season 2 still has no confirmation date yet, which is understandable. Studio Bones kind of has their hands full. Reincarnated as a Sword, second season, no confirmation date yet. Rising of the Shield Hero, Season 4, no confirmation date yet. We gotta start getting some confirmation dates, people. Come on. But I completely understand. They have about a year to 2 years for pre-production. and then they have the production phase, and then once they're about halfway through the production phase, they'll actually give like, oh, this is the possible release time if nothing goes wrong. Uzumaki Spiral in the Horror still has no release date yet. My Happy Marriage Season 2, no release date. And Uzumaki's been delayed like 3 years already.
Jeez.
Yeah, I believe it was originally supposed to come out in 21. Call of the Night Season 2, no release date yet. Saga of Tanya the Evil Season 2, no release date yet. Moving into ONAs. The final season of Beastars is supposed to be coming out this year on Netflix.
All about that show.
Huh?
So I forgot all about that show.
Yeah, the only reason why I'm going to end up watching it at some point after reading it is because the creator is the daughter of Baki. It's the Baki creator's daughter. So it's kind of like, oh, you know what? I'll show support to the family. You know what I mean?
Makes sense to me.
I don't really see any others of interest in the ONAs. For the OVAs, we have Escape the Infinity OVA that's going to be coming out. For movies, we have the Chainsaw Man movie, Raise Arc. That was supposed to come out this year, and I guess it's not now. Because it has no year at all. So that's fun. The Girls Un Panzer finale movies, 5 and 6, the last two, have no release year yet. Madoka Magica's 4th movie is supposed to come out this year. Overlord movie 3, The Sacred Kingdom, is also coming out this year. And apparently Zombieland Saga is getting a movie. And all the ones that are officially unknown, either they were renewed for a new season and then nothing happened with it, or they have not even started the pre-production stage yet, is a new Akira anime. The new Disney Twisted Wonderland, which is based off of a game and a manga, which I want to start getting the manga for that. The second season of Dorohedoro. High Card, The Flowers Bloom.
High Card.
Yeah, it's going to be the 25th episode. Nothing other than the fact that the episode is greenlit for that yet.
Awesome.
A remake of Fist of the North Star.
That's dope.
I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World and Became Unrivaled in the Real World 2. JJK Season 3, The Culling Game. So these ones that are in other, it's only been greenlit. There's nothing going on with the series yet. Licorice Recoil 2nd season. Made in the Abyss 3rd season. Link Click 3rd season.
That's a good show. That's really good.
Bunny Girl Senpai, new anime for Bunny Girl Senpai. Ultraman Darkness Heals, the 2nd season of Trigun Stampede.
Ooh.
And that is everything on the later. So pretty much all the stuff in other, earliest we might see is spring, the summer of next year.
Age will be happy to hear that.
Possibly. It all depends on studios and all
True.
that. But that is going to be all from us today, unless you have anything else you wanted to add in.
Um,
It is a break week for manga this week.
boo.
No One Piece, no My Hero. It's Golden Week in Japan.
Makes sense then, but
Yeah,
boo.
Golden Week in Japan. Hopefully the next chapters are bangers then.
I'm hoping. But
Dude.
of course they will be.
Even with all the shit that happened in the My Hero and the One Piece chapters last week, neither of them topped JJK's chapter.
That's wild.
And this is the first time that like JJK's been in the first spot since I've been caught up to it. And
So
you
next
figure
My
all
Hero,
all three of them are in their end games.
which is crazy.
Like One Piece is in the final saga. Now, granted, One Piece's end game is going to last way longer than My Heroes and JJK's.
Of course.
But we're in the final saga of One Piece. We're in the final arc of My Hero and JJK, and we're also in the final arc of Black Clover. All these behemoths,
Also true.
all these behemoths are ending, and there's not much to back them up. Like these are all Shueisha ones. And what do we have in Shueisha? And Kaiju number 8's basically in its final arc. That's how it feels. So, I mean, what does Shueisha have to fill these spots? Now, for weekly, they have Kagurabachi. And that's about, I mean, they have Rui Dragon. Let me look at just the Shonen Jump. There we go, Shonen Jump chapters. Yeah, so for weekly, they got Shogo Null, Beaten Motion, Chainsaw Man is still going. I don't even know where Chainsaw Man is at. It feels weird. Kagurabachi, they do have Astro Royal, which is really good. And
Yes, it is.
Kyokuto Necromance is also really good. I don't know what's going on with Undead Unluck story. I haven't read anything past the anime yet. And then like you have Boruto and Dragon Ball Super in the monthlies. You have Goku
On
Rakugai and Chojin X are basically whenever the chapters are ready. Kaiju number 8 B-side is bi-weekly. Wild Strawberry is weekly. Like, there's a lot of heavy hitters leaving.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like as many heavy hitters are coming up to the plate.
Nope.
So, and he said there's also Astro Baby too.
That's fair. I haven't started that one.
Then on the Viz side, so for like Sunday Shonen, there's Komi, Zom 100, Freyrin, Fly Me to the Moon, Case Closed is still going. Call of the Night, Magi. So it's tough with all of these all these things leaving. Like I believe between Black Clover, One Piece, Boruto, MHA, and JJK, the first one that's going to end is going to be My Hero.
Oh, 100%.
Then I think it's going to be between JJK and Black Clover for the second and third. And then I think One Piece... I think Boruto will end before One Piece. I'm calling it right here, right now. Quote me on it. Boruto will end before One Piece.
I can see it.
Technically, I'm already right because Boruto did end, and it's Boruto 2 Blue Vortex now.
True. True.
So, yeah, I think Boruto Two Blue Vortex will end before One Piece ends.
Yeah, I can see that.
And the thing is, One Piece is a weekly and Boruto is a monthly, so that just shows. Oh god. Anyway, that's all we have today. We hit an hour and 10 minutes. Pretty short for a wormhole.
Typically.
But you also haven't been watching as much because One Piece. So you only had like a couple series to actually like comment on.
Yeah, it takes up a vast majority.
But make sure you check us out next week for the Avatar episode 8 review, and where we'll decide on that live stream what we're gonna do for the next series, since we do it bi-weekly. What are we gonna do for the next wormhole?
That's a good question.
Does Sage have a new top 16 anime?
I'll ask him. You over there in the blue. You have a new top 16 anime thing? In general. Yeah.
No copyrights.
You're fine, because that can be next week's wormhole.
Well, not next week. 2 weeks.
But the week before. Week after.
The week after.
Your list.
Bi-weekly. Yeah.
Alright.
So 2 weeks from now, we'll do Sage's updated
2 weeks!
top 16, which I'm expecting like
2
Naruto,
weeks.
One Piece, and then Full Metal.
I know.
That's what I'm guessing the top 3 is going to be.
He gets the top 3. Yeah.
Dragon Ball is going to be in the top
Naruto.
5, though.
Naruto, One Piece, Full Metal. Were his top 3.
For my shows.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball is
Yeah,
either
show.
going to be 4 or 5.
And Dragon Ball's either 4 or 5. Well, I gave him something to do.
Yeah, and then I think in a couple weeks, we got to give him his characters one to do, too.
Yes.
Let me look
Which
at
that
that.
one I believe is done.
So, yeah, his is going to be after Psychic. So he's still got 4 weeks. He still has a
Yeah.
month. Because we're doing Light Holy. We're doing Air Wind next week. The week after, we're doing Light Holy. Then we're doing Dark Shadow. And then Psychic. And then his top 16 characters. So. You
Yeah.
got anything else
Yeah.
for us?
No.
No?
No. I'm all good.
Alright. Well, make sure, if you're watching this on YouTube, check out all the links down in the description below. Get yourself some Rogue Energy with our discount code, TheMadness5. Get yourself 5% off on your order at RogueEnergy.com. If you came into this late, you can either watch the playback on here on Twitch, or you can give us some support on the YouTube channel. This will be out on Wednesday this week, since we will not have a Madness episode this week. I will upload this a day earlier, so it will be out on YouTube on Wednesday. And me and Cope are still trying to figure out how to get these on the Spotify. Dude, so the amount of loopholes the amount of like hoops we gotta jump through just to get on the Spotify is crazy. Like, we had to copyright our podcast. Like, we had to like get a copyright tag for our podcast, so no one else can use it. So we have an actual we actually have a notarized copyright for our podcast now.
Well, that's good.
Now we got to figure out what the hell do we do next? Get it on Spotify and get it uploaded on Spotify for our like audio only parts.
Yeah.
So we're still figuring that out, because we know it'll probably be a lot easier for people if this was on a podcast platform like Spotify, Apple Music, stuff like that, or Apple Podcasts now. That would make it a lot easier for people. But until then, We are on Twitch and YouTube. Anime Madness PC. On both. I don't know about you guys, but starting like mid-June, during the week, we might be able to do some Anime Madness gaming streams and videos.
Interesting.
Because I will be daylight at my day job.
Oh, that's good.
So we can do some streams during the week of like just gaming and stuff. We have to figure out what we're going to play. I just recently got a bunch of games on Steam. Some of them are cross-plat. And I believe Apex Legend is cross-save now. So I can boot up Apex and actually have all my stuff on PC, and we can stream that.
There you go.
And of course, when we're doing those, we'll more than likely be live here on Anime Madness PC and live on KillerCoat412's Twitch. More likely be live on both.
Most likely.
But that's all we got for y'all today. Any closing words, Taco?
No, I got nothing. I'm all good. I think we recapped pretty well.
Sure you got nothing?
Ah, shit.
Keep doing it, man.
Sorry, I forget. Stay humble, get rumbled.
And don't forget to go.